We're living in the golden age of superhero games, but it wasn't always this way. Some of the best comic book titles came and went with barely a whisper, overshadowed by bigger franchises, lost on old hardware, or just plain forgotten. Today we're digging up 9 superhero games you probably haven't played in years, and maybe never even heard of. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next nostalgia trip. I've got some serious deep cuts for you today. Spawn is like if Batman listened to nothing but heavy metal. Armageddon leaned all the way in. Brutal melee combat, hellfire powers, and a world dripping with gothic atmosphere. It didn't get rave reviews, but for Spawn fans, it's pure early 2000s edge in playable form. Superman games usually don't work, but Shadow of Apokolips was one of the few that did. Based on the animated series, it's cel-shaded, bright, and nails the flying controls. Plus, you fight Darkseid. Enough said, right?
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. My first priority is to save these people.
Before DC Universe Online, there was City of Heroes, an MMO where you could build your superhero from scratch. Every power, every costume piece, every origin story was yours to decide. The community was incredible. You'd log in and half the fun was just hanging out in the city hub, watching people show off their costumes. Official servers are gone now, but private ones keep the spirit alive. Ever wish your superheroes were written by a pulp sci-fi novelist in the 1950s? Freedom Force delivers exactly that. You control a squad of heroes with names like the Minutemen and El Diablo as they time travel to fight Nazis. The gameplay is tactical, pausable, and dripping with Silver Age comic book cheese, in the best way possible.
Yes?
Here come the good guys! Our fighters should take out those bombers in short order!
A good movie tie-in game is rare, but Captain America's Super Soldier nailed it. Instead of making it a generic brawler, they borrowed Arkham-style combat, complete with perfect timing counters and crowd control. The shield mechanics were perfect. Ricochet throws, mid-air catches, and it just felt right to play. It's a short game, but if you want a cap adventure that actually feels authentic, this is it.
No mercy! Stand your ground!
This one's a trivial bump. Rise of Sin Tzu created a brand new villain, Sin Tzu, who has never appeared in comics, cartoons, or movies. It's a 3D beat-em-up. You could play solo or co-op as Batman, Nightwing, Batgirl, or Robin, all drawn in the Batman the Animated Series style. The combat's simple but satisfying, and the art design feels like it belongs in the cartoon. Sin Tzu himself, a strategic genius who predicted Batman's every move, making the final fight a real challenge.
Down you go!
Part superhero parody, part love letter to action movies, Viewtful Joe was unlike anything else on the GameCube or PS2. You play Joe, an ordinary guy pulled into a movie world to save his girlfriend. The twist? You control the camera itself, slow down time to dodge bullets, speed it up for rapid punches, or zoom it in for dramatic knockouts. The art style was pure comic book, thick outlines, exaggerated poses, and cheesy dialogue that leaned all the way into Saturday morning cartoon energy. The game was hard, like hair-pulling hard, but that's part of its cult status. And the soundtrack still lives rent-free in my head.
Yummy! Yummy!
If you like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, this was DC's answer. Justice League heroes let you team up as Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and a bunch of deep cuts like Zatanna and The Flash. Co-op was where it shined, blasting enemies with heat vision while your buddy used Green Lantern constructs never got old. The funniest thing? The developers Snowblind Studios had just worked on Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. That's why the game's level design feels like a dungeon crawler wearing a superhero costume. It's not perfect, some repetitive missions, but for DC fans, it's one of the best team-based brawlers ever made.
Get the feeling we're being led right where they want us to go?
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Not exactly.
Greetings, Superman, Batman. The display of skill and power it took to get this far is impressive, if not altogether unexpected.
Brainiac. I was wondering when you'd finally show your face. What are you doing here?
That should be obvious. Destroying you.
We wrap this up with what might be the most underrated Spider-Man game ever made. Released in 2008, Web of Shadows gave you full control over how Peter Parker handled the symbiote invasion of New York. You could be the friendly neighborhood hero or lean into the black suit's power and become something far darker. The choices actually mattered, not just in dialogue, but in who fought alongside you. Picture swinging next to Wolverine one playthrough and Venom the next. In the combat, it took Spidey's aerial moves to the extreme. Web zip to an enemy, launch them skyward, and keep fighting mid-air without touching the ground. It felt almost like a prototype for the fluidity we'd see in Insomniac's Spider-Man years later. The crazy part? It never got a sequel, and licensing issues mean it's trapped on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. If you can find it, it's worth every second. Alright, which of these forgotten superhero games do you want to see a comeback? Drop your pick in the comments, and if you want more hidden gems, hit that subscribe button. I've got another batch coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.